Hello, my name is Sam. I'm going to be talking about the Sagittarius constellation. Sagittarius can be easily spotted by finding its brightest star named the Caus Australis, and it can also be found by sweeping the area next to the Alpha Capricornids. It is best seen by 9 o'clock p.m. during August. Here are some of the brightest stars in the constellation. The top four brightest stars is the Caus Media, the Caus Australis, Nunci, and Escella. Some information about the Caus Australis. Bayer classification is Epsilon Sagittarii. It is 23,995.84 light years away. Its spectral type is B9.5 III. It has a radial velocity of -15 with a plus-minus error of 3.7 kilometers per second. Its magnitude is roughly -1.44 to -1.42. Nunci, its Bayer classification is Sigma Sagittarii. It's about 228 light years away, and its spectral type is B2.5V. Its radial velocity is -11.2 with a plus-minus error of 2.5 kilometers per second. It has a magnitude of -2.14 to -2.17. Escella has a Bayer classification of Zeta Sagittarii. It is about 24,051.28 light years away. Its spectral type is A31V. It has a radial velocity of about 24.7 with a plus-minus error of 0.7 kilometers per second. Its magnitude is 0.42 to 0.44. Caus Media has a Bayer classification of Delta Sagittarii. It is roughly 23,790.35 light years away. Its spectral type is K3II. It has a radial velocity of -20.4 with a plus-minus error of 0.10 kilometers per second, and its magnitude is -2.14 to -2.42. Here are some deep space objects found next to Sagittarius. The Lagoon Nebula, it hosts a star 200,000 times brighter than our Sun. It has stars forming out of gas around the edges of the nebula. It is located towards the top of the bow in the constellation art. And it is very beautiful, but it is also very dangerous. The Omega Nebula, it lies just above the teapot in Sagittarius constellation. It is one of the largest star-forming regions, and it was also discovered in 1945. It's best to see it. The best way to see Omega Nebula is to view it in August around 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Another deep space object is Sagittarius Cluster. The cluster is one of the nearest towards Earth, and it is also one of the brightest clusters known to man. There's about 83,000 stars, and if you look in the picture to the left, it is shown just to the left of the Caus Borealis. Some mythology about Sagittarius. It is also known as Chiron, who was a son of Kronos. Sagittarius was born half man and half horse. Unlike many of the other centaurs in Greek mythology, it states that other centaurs were born of the sun and rain clouds, so Chiron was special. Chiron lived an amazing life, but one day that all came to an end. Chiron was accidentally shot by a poison arrow by Hercules. Sagittarius was unable to die to the poison because of his immortality, but he was still in pain. One day, a man named Prometheus was going to be punished by the gods for giving fire to man, quote unquote, according to globeatnight.org. Charon was very tired of the poison and decided to give up his immortality to let Prometheus go. So Zeus acknowledged all this that happened, and he decided to immortalize him into the stars. My star information, deep space objects. I got most of my information from Stellarium, but EarthSky.org and UniverseGuide.com also helped. For mythology, most of my story came from GlobeAtNight.org. I checked a few other sources to make sure that this had a lot of useful information in it, and that's what I found. My name is Sam, and this is the Stellarium Constellation.